over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out, dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could, and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good. In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book. But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening. We had packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham. Shoot. Hold on. If we're going to have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry.
Interesting guy. I'm really intrigued to know what his reason for this is going to be. He's not stupid. He can't not have a reason. You would think.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. People back home don't listen. They don't care. senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. It's never going to end, this fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary, and NCR troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver in the center of the room. It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, for our sake, I hope you're right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to walk out that door. I don't believe there's anything left for us to talk about.
Evening.
I think I actually just convinced him to try to hold the dam. Whoops. You know, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is I'm going to flat out kill the people that are going to be responsible for taking the dam. And there's no way the ending can end out that NCR gets to keep it. So we're good. Now, I can't remember where it is. But I would like, here it is, to visit the Sierra Madre, pick up our chips, and see if there isn't anything worth buying. We've racked up 3,000 something. We've got 4,000 total. And we can get an assassin suit. They've got an automatic rifle. Ghost people flesh. Of course, that hollow rifle was great. I miss it. I really do. But really, I'm not seeing anything. You know, it costs 8,000 to pick up a gold bar if you want that. The Sierra Madre armor is expensive. but I don't even want it. The hollow rifle is obviously expensive, and so is the Gauss. But that's it. I mean, we can grab some doctor bags. We can grab a crap ton of medics. Apparently, this thing... Here, I want to get this fixed, so I'm going to do 42 more times of using this fucking thing. Hold on. Da! Got it. Now, just for... No, not that. Pick up a shit ton of medics for no real reason. By the way, while we're here, I should probably drop off any guns that I happen to have that I don't plan on using. Well, any ones that are worth holding on to just because they're cool. Okay, here's the Q35 matter regulator. Here is the Newton. Got an awful lot of energy weapons. Reconfigured Tesla cannon. The matter modulator. The Watts 2000. The Neosted combat shotgun, which actually isn't unique, or, you know, there's a few of them that aren't actually unique, but I'm just holding on to. The Inquisitor, I think is, but I can't be certain. The Gauss pistol I know isn't, but it's nifty. And then EDE, of course, is holding on to some specials for me. And I guess we'll start filling up these cots now. Did I drop the M74? I don't even know if I took it off EDE for sure. Here is Annabelle. Which I think is the most powerful single-shot rocket launcher, but she's not as good as the one that shoots 5. There's a boomer flight suit. We've got our Remnants power armor here. The boomer helmet. We got Motor Runner's helmet. Damn it, dropped it.